Empire of the Sun. Empire of the Sun is a 1984 novel by English writer JJ Ballard. It was awarded the James Tait Black Memorial Prize and was shortlisted for the Man Booker Prize. Like Ballard's earlier short story The Dead Time, it is essentially fiction but draws extensively on Ballard's experiences in World War II. The name of the novel is derived from the etymology of the name for Japan. Ballard later wrote of his experiences in China as a boy and the making of the film of the same name in his autobiography Miracles of Life. The novel recounts the story of a young British boy, Jamie Graham, who lives with his parents in Shanghai. After the Pearl Harbor attack, Japan occupies the Shanghai International Settlement, and in the following chaos Jim becomes separated from his parents. He spent some time in abandoned mansions, living on remnants of packaged food. Having exhausted the food supplies, he decides to try to surrender to the Imperial Japanese Army. After many attempts, he finally succeeds and is interned in the Lunghwa Civilian Assembly Center. Although the Japanese are officially the enemies, Jim identifies partly with them, both because he adores the pilots with their splendid machines and because he feels that Lunghwa is still a comparatively safer place for him. Towards the end of the war, with the Japanese army collapsing, the food supply runs short. Jim barely survives, with people around him starving to death. The camp prisoners are forced upon a march to Nantao, with many dying along the route. Jim then leaves the march and is saved from starvation by airdrops from American bombers. Jim returns to Lunghwa camp, soon returning to his pre-war residence with his parents. The book was adapted by Tom Stoppard in 1987. The screenplay was filmed by Steven Spielberg, to critical acclaim, being nominated for 6 Oscars and winning 3 BAFTA awards for cinematography, music and sound. It starred then 13-year-old Christian Bale, as well as John Malkovich and Miranda Richardson. It also featured an appearance by a 21-year-old Ben Stiller, in a dramatic role.